Here on your left is the water supply point. Last summer, here you can walk, and if you don't use shoes, you can burn your feet. So this means that the maximum discharge you can read, 2.7 cubic meters per second, is a dream. We were able to deliver less than 300 liters per second. So, St. Peter and Diamante canals basin is important for us because there is one of the most important agri-food production for a kind of cherry called Duroni di Vignola. The local agricultural holdings sell this cherry all over the world. So we need to deliver water for them. And we use this system. Diamante plant. This is a small area, but very important for us for that reason I have just said to you. Before the building of this plant, agricultural holdings use a kind of irrigation for submersion. I mean, if there is water, they only stream water from the canal on the ground. So they need a huge amount of water. We talk about, it's here, 8,000 cubic meters per hectare per year, if there is water in the canal. Now, after the building of this system, they only use more than 3,000 cubic meters per hectare per year. So we can save about 60% of water. Now, this system needs a storage, a linear one on the canal. On the top, there is the pumping station. Water is pumped into, I think I have stopped the presentation, okay. So, water is pumped into a plastic pipeline, and thanks to these nozzles, there are several equidistant, is dropped on the top of leaves. In case of a strong dry season, farmers use some irrigation hydrant just to wet the surrounding area of the tree. All this system is controlled by a remote system. Now, let's talk about the plain. Our irrigated sub-district in the plain is more than 70,100 hectares. So here we cannot use that system we have just seen, but we use other pressurized irrigation system to save water. But I acknowledge we save less water, about 30–40%. In our plain sub-district, there is the Islands irrigation basin, where there are 4 plants. If you can see there, Concordia plant serves an area of 2,600 hectares, and there is a pipe network of more than 160 kilometers. This is the Concordia Sud plant. This is the bypass. After the earthquake in 2012, we need to build this system because the pumping station was completely destroyed. These are the other 3. Now let's talk about the future. Yeah, okay. In 2016, the Italian Department of Agriculture has approved a structural monetary plan in where there were these funds coming from the European Network for Rural Development. So we detect this area. We talk about 800 hectares. We decided to reshape the main important canal in order to reduce infiltration losses. After that, we would like to build a new pressurized irrigation system with innovative and best technologies available, here on the left, so we can save for all these sub-irrigation basins about 40% of water. Here you can see some computational data. This 42% of water we can save only building these pressurized irrigation systems. We are talking about 20 million euros for all the project. Saving these 42% means to save at the same time energy. And saving energy means to save carbon dioxide emission in atmosphere. Now, we are at the end. Just a few words to talk about this irrigation service device we provide with the help of the National Association of Land Reclamation Board and another irrigation board called CANAL Emiliano Romagnolo. We know these geomorphological data. We know information about our irrigation basin. We provide an irrigation service for our farmers. I mean, okay, this is the irriframe, the first one. The crop, how much water it needs, where, a geographical detect of the agricultural holdings, and at last, just a text to the farmer to say, okay, tomorrow you need to give X millimeters of water for X hours. That's it.